Hello, my friends, and welcome to Haunted Houses. All right, we are going to start with our paper going the tall way, which is portrait. And we are going to go ahead and get drawing. First thing we want to do is add a horizon line. That is where the ground meets the sky. And we are going to start with the center. We're going to make a 3-portion building. Here's what we're going to make, our haunted house. We're going to make this in the style of the New Orleans one. Now, if you want, you can look on the Art for Kids Hub and you'll see that he makes a very similar style. So you can follow along with that one as well. For this, we are going to go ahead and start in the middle. I'll leave them both up so you can see where we're going. We're going to start with this middle shape. So we're going to draw a line here, and then we're going to make it come in a little bit on the edges. So it's not a perfect rectangle. And then we're going to draw 2 sections off to the side that are a little bit smaller. 1 and 2. Now the next thing we're going to do is add a roof. You can add any kind of a roof. You can see I added a curly roof here. You could add a straight roof. That's your choice. So I'll go ahead and add that curly roof again. So we've got this curl, and then we bring it in, and then we're going to bring this line angled up the opposite way of the bottom, and then we will put a lid on it. For my sides, I'm going to go with a straight line. So I'm going to draw a rectangle, and then I'm going to go ahead and add that roof. And I'm going to try to make it even on both sides. We're going to make that line again come out. So our building right now kind of looks like a couple of coffee cups, but we will fix that. So now we need to add some details. I like to add a little gate on top. Some of those haunted houses down south, like in New Orleans, those old houses, they have these little gates on top to keep everything safe on the roof. We could draw a window up here if we wanted. And I like to add a little windowsill. So a rectangle underneath it. We could add another window inside. And then we're going to draw the roof shingles. So I like to give, you don't have to draw every one. We're just going to kind of give the hint of them by adding a couple. So these are those rounded, scalloped window shingles. Okay, now we're going to come down and put in the rest of the details on our haunted house. I'm going to give the illusion of brick, which means that we're going to make it look like there's brick walls by just adding that castle line down the side. So it's just half of a square. So down, over, down, over, down, over, down, over. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Down, over, down, over, down, over. And I'm making this fairly thin because I want room for my windows. All right, I'm going to do the same thing on this building. I'm going to put my door in here. I'm going to give it a rounded door this time. And I like to give it a little bit of a border. And then I'm going to give it a couple of steps up front here. I'm going to give it a window here. And I'm going to give it some eyes peeking out. Okay, now we're going to add the rest of our windows. Again, that little windowsill. And then you can add any kind of window you want. If you want to add a square window, you could. And we could add a round window on top of that. And we could make these even crooked if we want. I could add a third window if I want here. Maybe this one is another square. And again, this one's crooked. And we'll just keep adding those details. To make the ghost, let me add another window here. If you want to do that, I always like to add a little bit of detail to the background too. So we've got this moon. We could add the chimney. You can make it wobbly if you want. We can make it round this time. I made it pointy the last time. Now to make the ghost, you are going to come up, down, way up, down, up, down. And then we are going to go ahead and put in the wings of our ghost and its face, eyes and mouth. Okay. We will just keep adding more details as we go. Finish up these windows, any kind of window you want. I think I'm going to do square this time so I can do nice long rectangles. And then if you want to have eyeballs looking out of all of your, you can. You'll notice on this one I've got little red eyeballs with white. It looks cool when you have little white eyeballs looking out of dark windows. It's up to you what you want to do here. All right, my friends, you're going to finish adding all of your details. If you want to add more details here, we could add like a little sidewalk coming in. You could add bushes. You could add pumpkins. You can add anything you want to finish your haunted house. All right, I can't wait to see them all once they're done and colored and have all of their details added. You guys have a great week. Bye.